No, this picture is not edited whatsoever. This is Ariana Grande at her first show of the Eternal Sunshine Tour yesterday in Oakland. And obviously many people are talking about this on social media, but the problem is there are so many fans of hers that are defending her and going at people that are, concerned about this.
This is one of my favorite artists of all time, and I cannot even enjoy her tour videos because I can so clearly see what's happening.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha. Nice to meet you all. Get in here because we've got quite a bit to get on into. So we're going to go ahead and talk about Ariana Grande. There's been plenty of health concerns towards Ariana Grande. She just kicked off her Eternal Sunshine Tour. Let me know if you guys are going. Let me know what you guys thought about the clips if you saw it online, because, girl, I was having pure FOMO. But I was like, you know what? I can just watch it on YouTube anyways. I'm sure it's better that way anyways. I bitch, I was about her. Okay? Anyways, she just kicked off her Eternal Sunshine Tour and she's doing, I think, 71 dates. Anyways, people have major concerns about Ariana Grande and her weight, and this is not a new conversation, but unfortunately I think that it's gonna be even more of a conversation every single day because she's going to be touring nearly every single day, doing over 70 shows. Going to different locations, doing the same thing over and over again. Now, typically, you hear an artist is going on tour and you'll be like, oh my God, yeah, I'm so excited to see this, that, and the other. But I think a lot of people are very, very, very nervous because she looks very frail. A lot of people saying you can generally see her bones, her arms are very tiny, like they're skinny, but then there's just like concerningly skinny, that things look like they're not okay. Now, I'm gonna start by saying, I wish her the absolute best. And I hope that she's generally okay. This is not coming from a malicious place. I think people feel as though, how can you be an Ariana Grande fan and say you love Ariana Grande if you're going to talk about her like this? But it's not coming from a malicious place. Well, how can you look at somebody and not think, this is important to have, like, this is important to talk about. This is an important conversation we should be having. You don't know how many people these types of videos and conversations can be helping, especially if it's not coming from a malicious place. I can tell you that right now, it's not, at least from my end. Maybe some people are trying to just like be cruel for the sake of doing it, because you can't go and say that she isn't talented vocally, so you're now going to just say, no, it's not like that for me and for what I hope for my community here as well. I do want to keep it very respectful. Trigger warning, we're going to be talking about potential EDs, we're going to be talking about potentially anorexia here and things of that nature. Again, I do want to start by saying I wish her the best and I really hope it's not these things, but at the end of the day, you're not going to sit on here and try and gaslight me and say she looks the same. I've said this before, years actually now. Ariana Grande looks different. People try to say, okay, she changed her eyebrow shape. She's blonde now. She's removed the tan because you guys were trying to say that she was doing it way too much. Well, yes, those things, sure. Those things look different now. When you look at Ariana Grande, she's not of that complexion that she was like before. She don't have the same eyebrow shape that she once upon a time had.
And they were archy, and then I started to straighten them right around this era, actually, because I like them that way. I know you don't, but I love them. I'm so sorry. I hope that's okay.
She was doing the whole blonde thing, even though I felt like that specific shade of blonde wasn't the most flattering for her. That's fine to say, right? There are so many different shades of blondes, okay? Like there's something for everyone, okay? And I think those things were contributing factors to why people are like, oh my gosh, she looks so different, okay? It's not just the body, but it's those things too. But it is the body too. I think it's very, very, very dangerous to make it seem like this is just what a naturally skinny person could look like. No, I think it's somebody who looks like they may be dealing with something health-wise. And no one should be trying to figure out, what's her health records? What does it look like? What's her diet? No, but I do think a lot of people feel as though she's been dealing with something majorly since even 2013, because allegedly a Tumblr page of hers leaked where it had really eyebrow-raising content on there, which could allude to someone possibly having an ED and maybe not eating as much as they probably should be eating and things of that nature, right? So this headline here says, Ariana Grande fuels fresh health concerns after kicking off tour as fans are convinced this is not okay. Ariana Grande has once again found herself at the center of conversations about her appearance after photos from the opening night of her long-awaited Eternal Sunshine Tour began circulating online. Now, she hasn't been on stage, like done a tour in like 7 years, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. And I know I miss seeing her on stage. I didn't get tickets, unfortunately. Also, the people who were there, some of you guys are fake fans. I'm not talking about people who just wanted to sit down because, girl, you can sit down if you want to sit down, bitch. I don't know what you've got going on. And also, some people could be disabled. Not all disabilities are visible, right? So I'm not gonna clown the people who are sitting down, because I've seen people say stuff like, how can you pay all this money for tickets and you're just sitting down? Girl, it is what it is, right? But have you guys seen that video of someone shazamming a song because they didn't know it?
Why the fuck are these people talking
talking like what on stage. They're on their phones. Push yourself. Are we being real?
Girl, this is the Eternal Sunshine tour. This is a song from the Eternal Sunshine album, but you don't know it. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit butthurt. I'm a little bit butthurt, I'm not gonna lie, because I couldn't get no good on ticket. Me and my girls couldn't do that. Maybe that's where that's coming from, okay? But I just feel like there's a lot of fake fans going to the store. And it's okay if you're a newer fan, that's fine. Am I a little bit butthurt? Sure. But I feel like some of you guys just knew her from the Thank You Next era, and that's it. You like my hair. Gee, thanks. Just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm butthurt. I'm sorry. Maybe I am. I'm not sorry. Some people are just fake as hell. But anyways, that's besides the point for today's video. Anyways, the singer returned to stage for the first time in 7 years. But while many fans celebrated the milestone, others focused on her noticeably slim frame and shared concerns about her health.
Hi, so I'm just here to say that it isn't actually rude or politically incorrect to point out when somebody is literally moments away from keeling over to their early death. Ariana Grande just started her tour, and I guess she hasn't performed in a while, which is one of the excuses that people are using for her in the comment section, saying she's just low energy because she's nervous, she needs to work up her momentum, and not maybe because of the fact that we can see every single tendon and bone inside of her body. I'm sorry if that's harsh, but we need to be harsh at this point. I am not attempting to insult her. I am pointing out that none of that is normal. In fact, I audibly gasped because I was so disturbed to see her in this state when she popped up on my FYP. And so when I opened the comment section, I saw all these people going like, "Yas, queen, I don't care what anyone says. She looks better than ever." It genuinely threw me for a loop.
Saying this from possibly the most objective standpoint ever, like, I am neither an Ariana Grande fan nor a hater. Like, I think her music is great and that's about it. I don't go any further than that. She has legitimately become like scary to look at. Like, it's actually bad. And I'm also saying this like as a thin person as well. There is a difference between like somebody being naturally thin and being healthy and whatever is going on over there and whatever is going on with like most of Hollywood at this point. But it has gotten to the point where I legitimately cannot enjoy or engage with her content anymore because I'm like, whoa, like it's jarring. Like, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared to look at her, and I'm concerned. Like, it doesn't look good.
You can see like her jowls. You can see her face caving in. We're beyond a point of nitpicking and saying, oh, she could do this, oh, she could do that. Like, the entire 2 hours and 50 minutes that I was watching Wicked, I was literally just concerned about her.
I'm going to show you a picture of what she looked like during the Positions era, just a few years ago. And this is not to shame or to body check her, but it is literally just to say, this is not healthy, and it's so obvious to me and so many people seeing it, and it's really upsetting that I feel like I'm not allowed to talk about it. She looks like she's just a sneeze away from being Karen Carpenter. If you know, you know. She's always been tiny, okay? But on a person this small, even just like a half a pound is going to make a huge difference. So initially, when the whole conversation was happening, when she made the Instagram video where she said, I don't want people speaking about my body online, I was like, oh yeah, of course, queen. Because at that time, I didn't notice anything. I was like, I don't even really know what anyone is talking about. But now this is just literally so obvious that it's like, how is there no one around her who is trying to help her? How is she going to make it through an entire tour like this?
Ariana Grande opened her Eternal Sunshine tour in Oakland, California. The 41-date run is in support of her upcoming album, Petal, which will be released on July the 31st. I'm very intrigued to know what types of themes she's going to talk about here. Is she still with Even Slater? Is she? Is Ariana Grande still with Even Slater? Did she? Anyways, yeah, while plenty of fans were thrilled to have the opportunity to see Ariana Grande perform live for the first time in 7 years, others were concerned about her appearance. Ariana Grande is no stranger to excessive commentary about her body. The music video for the single Hate That I Made You Love Me promoted worries among some viewers that Ariana Grande looked gaunt. A lot of people feel as though Ariana Grande looks very frail, her bones are sticking out from her chest, her arms are incredibly teeny tiny. Listen, they're skinny and then there's like concerningly skinny. The same way people are looking at Kelly... what's her name again?
Be nice. I'm finding it. It take you that long to find it?
It does. Kelly Osbourne and saying something's wrong. I hope that she's okay, but something's wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, how are you going to gaslight me into thinking that that's trifling to say? If it's coming from a place of concern, because these types of things can end in a really dangerous, dark way. This is not, at least for me and hopefully my community of people watching here, these comments that's being said is not coming from a place of just trying to be conniving or just being mean or like mean-spirited. It's not that. Someone said, I don't like speaking on her body. I never did. But it generally gets to a point, I'm not even joking, this isn't okay. Someone said, Ariana Grande, it gets to a point, in about 2 weeks, she'll start cancelling tour dates. I don't know if she can last the whole tour. Now, she's doing 71 different dates in different countries. That is a lot on the body. No matter what weight you are, that is even if you're the healthiest and fittest, that is a lot on your body. But this is a lot. For somebody who people already assume doesn't have, you know, a healthy schedule, a healthy regimen going on. Now, this is quite a divided conversation. I think when it comes to Ariana Grande, it's always going to be divided. I do think if it was someone that people didn't really love or adore to this capacity, maybe people may just, I don't know, maybe feel differently. I don't know. Now, however you feel is however you choose to feel. But I do think it is dangerous to make it seem like, oh no, she's just like skinny. Like, this is like, she looks healthy. She looks good for her height. No, this looks different than what it looks like a couple years ago. She probably looks like she's at her smallest frame now. Maybe her having no tan makes it look like, not worse. I don't want to use these types of like language. I don't think that's helpful at all. But I do think it kind of maybe shows things a lot more. I don't know. This is a very divided conversation because you've got someone saying, leave Ariana Grande alone. She just gave one of the best vocal performances of her career. And some of y'all are more concerned with making comments about her body than appreciating the talent in front of you. It's weird. No, what I think is weird is you not feeling like two things can exist at the same time. I'm wishing her well, and I hope that she generally is good. And I hope that she has a great honest support system around her. Not enablers, because I feel like even just in real life, we all have enablers because maybe for some people it's like they get benefits out of it, or like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I'm just going to say, no, I need you to be honest with me. And maybe some people can't deal with honesty. Maybe some people you have to tiptoe and walk on eggshells with, and that's not me talking about Ariana Grande here. That's just life, right? But like, again, that's why you have to pray that people have great support systems and has, you know, the best, because again, she has the best of the best access to the best healthcare out there. You know, the best teams, the best qualified doctors, all of these things, right? But if you generally believe that you're okay, the way Ariana Grande believes that she's okay, then what? Do you know what I mean? She's constantly posting stuff on her social media. She's constantly, you know, posting things on her story saying that it's good to not comment on people's bodies. And I understand that. I really do. But when people comment on people's bodies, it's not always coming from a malicious place. It's coming from I hope this person's okay. It's important to have these conversations because only God knows how many other people's lives you can actually save. Two things can be true here. What the person's saying in this statement, yes, she is constantly giving her best vocals. No one is trying to deny that. She is gifted. My bitch is gifted, right? She's one of the best vocalists, that's for sure. But nobody's talking about her vocals. In November, Ariana Grande shared a loving reminder to fans and similar body scrutiny while she was on the press tour for Wicked for Good. The Wicked era was one of those eras that there was plenty of memes from it, and I don't like the memes that were trying to make Cynthia Erivo seem like Ariana Grande's protector or masculine, because I don't think those ones are funny. But there were some moments where I'm like them holding space, like that to me, like takes me out. Like I do think that was a funny moment, that's for sure. Maybe they bonded on some hardships they both dealt with. I don't know. Isn't she a Cancer as well? Like, isn't she like probably hella emotional too? I don't know. But either way, that Wicked era, it doesn't feel real. You know, you look at a pop culture moment when it comes to certain celebrities, you're like, no, that didn't happen. It happened. It definitely happened. The Wicked press was, can I say wicked or is that just cringe? It's one of those moments where you know Ariana Grande has been living for this. She's always wanted to, you know, be a part of this musical, and she's always wanted it. She's auditioned, she didn't get the role. And she auditioned this time around, and they're like, you know what, girl, we want you. You're going to play Glinda. That meant a lot for Ariana Grande. You can tell. It meant everything to her. She's done this. She's done that. She's performed here, there, and the other. You know, doing the same thing over and over again, even though she's gifted at it, and this is literally her profession, sure. But you can get a little bit bored of it, and that's why breaks are very important, right? I do think with the whole Eternal Sunshine tour of it all, and this new era, I do feel like, because a lot of people are saying it sounds boring as well. People are saying that her like recent music video, her recent song, like she looks really, 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 really frail, but also this era is boring. You guys want Break Free so badly. You guys want the Thank You Next era so badly. You're not going to get that from Ariana Grande. And even if you do get that, you're not going to like the look of it. Let's just be so real. You're not going to like the look of it. You're going to scrutinize it and say, oh my God, she looks so different. Like, it isn't helpful whatsoever. Also, we have to progress rather than look back. Thank You Next, for me, is one of Ariana Grande's strongest, best eras, right? One of. But she's given you that already. So now the direction that she's taken things in does seem a little bit more mature. I'm not mad at it personally. I want to see the evolution. I want to hear maybe a different type of conversation being had as well. Like, give it to me, give it straight. Let's go there. I wonder what types of themes she's going to talk about. I really do wonder, but let's just sit back and listen when the time comes. Is she still dating Ethan Slater? Because after that, I'm trying to understand, girl. That, darling, that just didn't happen, okay? It just didn't happen. Yeah, the Wicked era it was a lot, to say the least. Fabulous performances from Cynthia and Ariana, but if you didn't know anything about Wicked, you wouldn't know what it was about, because it felt like it was just, no offense or anything, only God knows what people are going through, but it was very emotional. And maybe it's because it's everything they dreamed of. I don't know. Also, I think that maybe we ain't dreaming like that for real, so we don't know what it's like to actually achieve your dream. I don't flipping know, right? She said, so I've heard it all. I've heard every version of it, of what's wrong with me, she said in the video. And then you fix it, and then it's wrong for different reasons. It's hard to protect yourself from that noise. Ariana Grande also said, it's like that is something that is uncomfortable and horrible no matter where it's happening, no matter the scale it's happening on. And I think in today's society, there's a comfortability that we shouldn't have at all. Do I think we're all yapaholics and sometimes we chime in when we shouldn't be chiming in and we just do too much? Do I think that people who have access to phones and social media do way too much? Abso-flippin'-lutely. Yes. Absolutely. Even me as somebody who does commentary and is constantly giving my opinion, sometimes I could have tread lightly when it comes to certain conversations. I could have fixed my tone a little bit. I could have said things a bit differently, sure. But I don't think that when people type things or say things, it's coming from a malicious place. And that's where I feel a little bit indifferently. I think that some people generally have great takes. And I want us to be wrong. I don't want it to be a thing where there's something wrong with Ariana Grande. That would honestly break my heart a little. Because it feels as though I've seen her kind of like grow up. Maybe like I'm not trying to like do the whole parasocial thing, but like, you know, I feel like I've been working with Ariana Grande since I was a teenager. Since I've been a teenager, right? So hearing something like this and unfortunately having these types of conversations and us not focusing more on the music and the themes that's been spoken about is unfortunate. But this is where we're at. And I'm wishing her well. I'm sending her so much love. But to go on and do 71 dates when it looks like you're struggling, it's going to be even more of a struggle. I don't know whether she's just like doing this for the sake of the fans. Like, I got to perform, they miss me, but I also miss being on stage too. I don't know, but she's committed to 71 days. And look, if she's got to cancel the tour, then I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of feel as though the reason may be a little obvious. I don't want someone to just go out there, put on a show, but they're secretly, like they're struggling on top of what they could already be going through already. That, there's no fun in that. She's already a really small woman. We know this, but and she's gone through so much publicly. I don't know what else it is that she's going through, you know, behind the scenes, and that's not our place. It's not our place to know. It's not. I never expect Ariana Grande to like sit down here and give us a full dissertation, give us a full-on speech or a TED talk. No, that would be an invasion of privacy. Absolutely not. I'm not entitled like that, right? I'm not. She's gone through things. I mean, you know, people blaming her for Mac Miller's death, people scrutinizing her for moving from man after man after man after man after man, right? And let's be honest, Ariana Grande is chronically online. She's made this very clear for years now. She's chronically online. She loves to connect with her fans. A lot of her fans now, it's not even a sake of turning on her, because that's the last thing anyone's trying to do. But a lot of her actual fans, even the OGs themselves, who maybe have a follow from Ariana Grande on Twitter or something, even they're saying like, okay, hold on guys, like, we're going to tread carefully with having this conversation, but something does look a little bit different. She does look like she's at her smallest. I know a lot of people are trying to chase skinny, being teeny tiny. And I think on platforms like Twitter, it's very easy to fall down the ED slippery slope. Because I remember like there was like one viral thread of like, you know, how to like be snatched this summer, like how to, you know, how to, I don't know, like go for a hot girl walk and stuff like that, right? You like a post and then boom, your entire algorithm is just like, it unfortunately becomes, hey guys, I want my waist to be this this tiny, and that to me is scary. You like something like that, that becomes your whole algorithm. It's kind of like TikTok as well. I like one video of like, okay, and let me get my ass up and work out. I like one video, just one video, boom, my algorithm is how to lose weight in 10 days. I'm like, bitch, is that even possible? Don't answer that, because I don't want to know. I don't want to know. There's certain things that, yes, are very triggering, but also there's certain conversations that need to be had, especially when you are someone like Ariana Grande and you have millions and millions and millions of people who look up to you. Yes, it's added pressure, and nobody needs that level of pressure, but unfortunately, this is not new for her. She's been in the game for a very long time, so she's aware of the fact that a lot of people look up to her, and not just in a way where it's like, I need to have my ponytail like Ariana Grande's. Yeah, no. It's unfortunate because I don't think anyone can cope with that level of pressure where you post something, people are scrutinizing it. You look this way, people are scrutinizing it. No. But it is really, really scary, and it does send, unfortunately, a wrong type of message when you've got Ariana Grande basically saying, I'm fine, the world just keeps scrutinizing me and my body. It's kind of like a Demi Moore who looks very frail, like bones sticking out. It's like Kelly Osbourne. Like, these people are battling with demons for sure. So she said, commenting on others' looks, appearance, what they think is going on behind the scenes, or health, or how they present themselves, you know, from what you're wearing to your body, to your face, to your everything. There's a comfortability that people have commenting on that I think is really dangerous. And I think it's dangerous for all parties involved. Now, let's be real here. On a level, she would say this. Maybe she just felt like, you know, I have to address this. Maybe it will shut things down if I just go on TikTok and say this, or if I just post this on Instagram. But I think it actually did the complete opposite. I think a lot of people saw it as like, Ariana Grande, you are enabling this behavior for other people. You're making it seem like where you're at right now with your weight is normal. There's so many things happening right now. I think also in Hollywood, there's this like major pressure to like be skinny, teeny tiny, because that's equal to perfection, although it's not to me. I don't know, I got really emotional seeing these photos of like the opening night, because this conversation is not going to die down anytime soon. Not that it really should. Of course, respectfully, right? But I got emotional because there was just some images that I saw from Ariana Grande. And I know people are going to be like, oh my God, you guys edited it. First and foremost, all the photos that I've included are not my photos. They're from social media. But a lot of them are just screenshots from my video. So you can't really fabricate a video like that. And I know that we live in an AI world and a society where you've got people like Sky Jackson doing nothing but AI all day. What about the goddamn water, right? All right, let me leave Sky Jackson out of this. Okay, Sky, sorry, bitch, you're catching some strays. I'm sorry, right? You know, we live in an AI day and age where people can be like, oh my God, but it's AI. Yeah, some things are AI, but this wasn't. There's no point trying to kiss ass here, or just think that I have to like, because I love Ariana Grande so much, I can't think. I can't be nuanced. I think that's the concerning thing. Yeah, so that's why I will say when it comes to her appearance, but also you've got a lot of people saying like when she dances now, she doesn't look sexy, she doesn't even look hot, she just looks very frail. I hate this. I hope that whatever it is that she's dealing with and going through, that she overcomes it and makes it through. And I hope that because I do believe there is a light at every end of the tunnel. So many people have lost their lives to these types of things, and it's important to note that too. Okay, these types of things are very dangerous and very scary. And I got emotional. I did get emotional seeing photos, because I'm just like, I don't know, maybe that was like a little parasocial of me. I don't know, but I mean, you know, seeing her from like Victorious and, you know, to then doing like the whole musician thing and just killing it and just being that bitch period. It's just like, I did get a little bit emotional. You know, sue me. I did get emotional, and yeah. I don't know, like social media can be dangerous, that's for sure. Like I remember, like I told you guys the example of me like liking just different posts and stuff, and then how to get the teeny tiny waist and how to look small by the end of the week. It's like, bitch, that's not even possible. But when you're insecure, you're dealing with stuff, you just look at you go down the unfortunate rough routes, and you do anything to chase skinny, because for a lot of people skinny is perfection. That means you've made it. That means you're going to be likable, but it's like, no. And I know that the era that people compare her to, where she was at her quote unquote biggest, I guess that's what we're going to say. She said that she was, you know, on meds at that point, and she was also dealing with X, Y, and Z, and she actually wasn't healthy. She wasn't doing great. But I think a lot of people are like, oh my God, you look so good here. Like you look like you generally are eating. Because a lot of people they say really crazy comments like, Ariana Grande is allergic to eating a burger. When is Ariana Grande going to eat a pizza? When is Ariana Grande going to eat this and the other? Like, that's not helpful. How's that necessary? Where does that get us in trying to have a productive conversation? Why am I emotional? I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. I just want people to be okay. I just want everyone to be okay. That's just what it is. Let me know if you guys are going to the Eternal Sunshine. Like, what location are you guys going to? What do you guys think about today's conversation? And I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.